everyone, and welcome to this special broadcast of the Financial Insight Show. My name is Mwelwa, and I'm here at the FNB head office with the country head, Mr. Bydon Longwe. Mr. Bydon, welcome to the first show.
Thank you so much, Mwelwa.
You've been a tough one to get a hold of, and I'm so glad that we were able to catch you on this particular special day where you were signing an MOU with WWF Zambia. Take us through the details of this MOU and why it's so significant for the bank.
Yeah. No, thank you so much for having me. I've been looking forward to coming to your show. Now you've come to my place, which is good. Home ground advantage I have. Mm-hmm. Maybe what's important is really to start from the genesis of, what is important for FNB. From a purpose point of view, we look at helping to create a better world. So for us, issues such as ESG, the environment, social governance are important, and they really talk to our ethos of how we can help to create a better world. So when we started having these conversations, and really they've taken too long because we've been discussing, I think, 2-3 years.
Right, I can imagine.
But it's now come to a point where we need to actualize the conversations and creating this memorandum of understanding on how we're going to do business going forward with WWF. So you have to think of this as we've got customers or clients out there who've been looking for ways to access capital.
Correct.
You've got investors, on the other hand, who do have funding, but they don't know how to deploy the funding.
Correct.
We as FNB, in the first instance, will be the intermediary bank. We'll be in the middle, talking to investors who do have the capital.
Yes.
WWF will help us to look at these clients and these customers that have been talking to them with a need. So with this partnership, we'll then open up avenues for these companies to access capital and at the right price. And it's very crucial that we talk about pricing, because if you have funding which is extremely expensive, it's going to be prohibitive. So people continue doing the same. I mean, the way they've been doing business, they'll continue. They will not see the need to change. So for us, the cost is important. And the beauty about it is there's funds out there at cheaper prices or better prices. All we'll be doing is providing that intermediary work. But also within FNB, we do have our own funds, from capital and also from our customer deposits that's available, for us to extend, some of these clients that will be looking, to green the environment.
Absolutely. And what a better way than obviously teaming up with Nachalala from WWF, who has been a very big advocate around green initiatives. Are you able to just tell us a few details about why you opted to partner with WWF, obviously for obvious reasons, but then would like to imagine that there's certain technical expertise and likeness, because you are aware that they launched their strategic plan. So are you able to just give us a few insights in terms of the rationale for the bank?
Great, and you're very right, because we are bankers, and we may not have the technical know-how in terms of how to traverse this environment and how to capture customers or clients or those that will be looking for funding. And we see WWF as the subject matter experts, the people who know the environment. And for us, I mean, it was a no-brainer, like-minded, in terms of also them looking at creating a better world, and us also, having a purpose of helping to create a better Zambia. So starting from just the basics of that technical know-how, we see WWF as a key partner in this journey. And the beauty about it is they also see us as a bank that is not scared to take the plunge.
Correct.
One of our promises is, we tell ourselves that we need to remain curious, stay curious. And we encourage our members of staff to take initiative, to be innovative. And with that, you have to accept failure. Absolutely. So whether, you've got an idea that, you come through and, we look at it and we see how can we then, monetize it? How can we then, take it to our customers or to society? We do a lot of that. So for us, when we have conversations with WWF, we see an organization which is like-minded. So it was a no-brainer for us, to partner with them.
Absolutely. And what would you say would be your key messaging, especially to small businesses that would be wondering, with this green agenda, won't it just make the amount of paperwork? You joked about paperwork during the press conference. Won't it just increase the amount of paperwork that they need to go through in order for them to access financing, making it very difficult for them to capitalize their markets? And what do you think should be the aspirations of these same businesses when they come to deal with a bank like yours?
That's a brilliant question, Mwelwa. When you look at, because I don't think we are reinventing the wheel of how to provide financing. The methodology is already there. And in FNB, there is this thing or the campaign that we launched, and we started talking about it last year, where we're talking to SMEs, and here, if we can just focus on the SMEs. We're telling SMEs that will help you start your business, will help you run your business, and then will help you grow your business. So there's this campaign we call Start, Run, and Grow. In the same vein, what that does is when a customer comes to us and they start banking with us, we have a lot of data points, right? We use the same data to assess the customers. And that makes it easier for us to provide financing, be it just general financing or linked to green loans, because we do have the data within FNB. So we'll not be coming to a customer and saying, give us 3 years audited financial statements, give me landed property, give me, no. At FNB, what we do is you bank with us, we have the data points, we analyze the data, and using that, we'll then be able to sit across the table and say, look, this is what we can do for you to help you. So those businesses that are particularly looking for green financing, they do have the data, and the data is with us. So what we then do is we go through the analytics, we sit with them, rather than us, asking them for paperwork after paperwork. That doesn't work. And we've seen with a lot of SMEs, they get discouraged. The first instance, they talk to a banker.
Correct.
The typical traditional banker will say, do you have audited financial statement? And this guy will be telling you, look, I've just started my business.
Correct. Yeah,
How do you expect me to have audited financials?
Absolutely.
So what we're encouraging customers, Mwelwa, is work with us to start your business, work with us to run your business, and then we'll help you grow. And this is one of the initiatives which we believe is going to help in this campaign.
Absolutely, and as Financial Insight, we're quite encouraged, by your statements, and I just, on behalf of the team and I at Financial Insight, we wish to congratulate yourself and your team for signing this MOU, which does spell a promise for many small businesses that will be looking at green initiatives to grow businesses.
Well, thank you so much. I must commend you for the work that you're doing, and we're calling on like-minded people, like yourself, to really spread the word out there. What's important is, first, we need to be talking about it. What is this thing, and with the work that you're doing, that helps, for us to create, that visibility, and, people to start debating, people to start questioning. We thank you for what you're doing a non-traditional way, and we like the digital platform, and please keep doing what you're doing. We hope to do more with FNB. I hope to visit you soon,
Absolutely.
very soon, because we need to talk about a lot of things, and
Absolutely.
not just this. There's so much that's happening with, the debt restructuring that's going on, how, the country is being positioned now from a monetary policy, how that now works, with the banking sector. And you've raised a lot of questions in terms of the entire banking sector and how maybe it hasn't participated so much on the lend side. And you bring out these ratios in terms of loan to deposit ratio, where you basically said the deposits that the banks have and what they're lending, it's not in sync.
Correct.
You basically have, loan to deposit ratios of under 40%.
Correct.
Which means that there's so much room for us as bankers to participate. And I hope, we can come and have those conversations so that you really understand, maybe why it has not happened and why we're quite optimistic that it's going to happen, that these loan-to-deposit ratios are going to be upped, very soon.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we definitely will love to host you on our show. And we look forward to our next engagement. Once again, congratulations on the signing of the MOU.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.